Dodgers win the NL West again. What does that mean? I'll tell you next. This episode of Think Blue is brought to you by SeatGeek. Listen, it's that time of the year again. Postseason baseball. What we live for. If you want to see your team in action, use the promo code ATD to get $20 off your first purchase from SeatGeek. You don't have to use it for baseball. You can use it for concerts, or you can use it for other sporting events. NFL's in full swing. College football is here, and here comes the NBA and the NHL. One more time. Promo code ATD, $20 off your first purchase from SeatGeek. Use it, use it, use it. It's helped me get great seats, and it can help you too. Okay, it's currently 12:09 in the morning, Friday, September 27th. And for the 11th time in the last 12 seasons, Dodgers are the champions of the National League West. Compared to some of the other years when they've won this division, they really had to earn it. This is right up there with going to game 163 against Colorado in 2018. And this is, you didn't win the NL West that year, but in 2021 you lost out on the NL West by one game by a miracle Giants team that won 107 games and you won 106. And it didn't mean anything because you beat them in the NLDS that year in 5 games. Was not easy. Compared to 48 hours ago, where I thought the sky was falling, and I thought maybe, just maybe, Padres were going to win this division in the final week, Dodgers were going to collapse, and they were going to have to play the Mets or Arizona in a 3-game series next Tuesday. Thankfully, they don't have to do that. With this win, they secure a first-round bye, which is huge now because of the injury to Freddie Freeman. Rolled his ankle trying to beat out a ball in the infield, or a bad throw, I should say. Thankfully, x-rays are negative. He should be okay. This is why you don't screw around. You earn the bye. Freddie Freeman, and even this goes for other guys. I've mentioned this before. This rotation is depleted right now. Bullpen has been overused. Winning this division and getting this bye is a big deal because it gives this team a chance to step back and breathe for just a second. I tip my cap to the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. They're really good. They are. They're coming. Dodger fans probably don't want to admit that. But that gap between you and everybody else in the NL West is not as big as it was 3-4 years ago when you were winning the division by 10-plus games. Those teams are good. And they fought hard to win this division until the very end. Listen, winning the division is nice, but we all know in Dodgerland, it's not the end goal. It's to win a World Series. And I think you saw that with the celebration today. You know, they weren't sprinting all to the pitcher's mound. They weren't jumping up and down. They were just high-fiving and hugging each other. It's been a long year. So many things have happened this season. Just from spring training. From the time that you signed Shohei Ohtani in December of last season all the way to now, it's been a long 10-plus months. Signing Shohei Ohtani, showing up to spring training, seeing the Asian Japanese media swarming into the clubhouse every night. I'm sure it was very overwhelming for some of the players. Everybody's there to see Ohtani and cover and talk about him. Going to South Korea in March against San Diego. The whole Ippei situation. Remember that? That feels like lifetime ago. but it was only back in March. Injuries to this pitching rotation. We know all about it. Mookie being gone for almost 2 months. And with all that, and a surging Padre and Diamondback team that had been breathing down this team's neck pretty much since the beginning of the summer, if not earlier, very impressive to still be the best team in the National League West. Very impressive. This was one of those years where it could have easily gone sideways on this team. With the amount of injuries that had occurred, with the two teams that were chasing you, this team could have easily crumbled and fell back, and maybe San Diego or Arizona would have won the division. But that didn't happen. Electric atmosphere these 3 nights at Dodger Stadium. Felt like playoff games against the Padres. Shohei Ohtani again continues to shine, and he wants the big moment. You've seen it. Had a big base hit to put the Dodgers in front twice yesterday. And he had a big base hit tonight to put the Dodgers in front again. I am so excited that we get to see Shohei Ohtani in the postseason for the first time in his career. He's waited 6 long seasons for this moment. And he's going to get a chance finally next Saturday. Just very impressed. Very, very happy. Listen, 48 hours ago, I thought the sky was falling. And there were some points during this season where it looked like the sky was falling. Now, the only thing they're playing for, really, is for that 1 seed in the National League. That's all they're playing for now. 3 games left in the regular season. I think if you're the Dodgers, get some of these guys off their feet. You know, call up some guys from the minor leagues. Give them a shot. Because these guys have been busting their ass every night for pretty much 120, 30 plus games. Because they've been chased and they've needed to step up more with the injuries around this club. I'm very glad and happy that the Dodgers did not screw around tonight and they put this division away. And it was extra special to do it in front of the home fans. Dodgers had not won the division at home since 2018, and that was game 163. They won it at home in 2020, but of course, no fans. I finally got to see that for the first time. That was cool. That was pretty damn cool. Obviously, we know this is not the end goal. You need 11 more wins to get a World Series. That what we're competing for. Here we are again. Dodgers are going to get another crack at it. Listen, it is very important that this Dodger team makes noise this postseason. Because they've been embarrassed the last 2 years by their division rivals. I really hope that message is really made to this team. You have an opportunity to show not just the teams in your own division, not just the team in your league, but just show all of baseball that we're still the Dodgers and we're better than everybody else. Things are different here. You have an opportunity to erase some of the horrible things that have happened in the postseason the last 2 years. and I hope they can do it. What I saw from Walker Buehler tonight, very encouraging. 5 innings, 1 run, and honestly, he could have pitched easily another 2 innings. If he has really turned the corner from this injury, and we've seen little bits of it since he's come back, that's scary. You already know Walker Buehler loves the big moment, and he's pitching some big playoff games with this team in the past. But if he has it figured out going in October, oh boy. That might be the thing that puts you over the top with Jack Flaherty and Yamamoto. Still got 3 games to go, but for right now, enjoy the NOS Championship. It's not the end goal, I understand that. But this team went through a lot of crap to get to tonight. And it should not go unnoticed. I think that's going to wrap it up for me. Very special they do it in front of the home fans. And very special they do it on the last game of the home season for the Dodgers. And they do it in front of the Padres bench when they're watching. Listen, you don't think when the Padres turned that triple play to win the game the other night, you don't think they were feeling pretty damn good about themselves and thinking that, hey, this division is a real possibility? Dodgers got punched in the mouth Tuesday night. And to their credit, they got back up, punched back, won the next 2 games, and finished off this division. Very impressive. Very proud of this team. That's going to do it for me. You'll be hearing me again a little bit more frequently now. Listen, it's postseason baseball. It's the best and worst time of the year. We're all going to be on pins and needles again. Next video you'll see is when we have an NLDS opponent. We will not know the opponent until probably next Wednesday, if not Thursday for sure. After that, we'll do a preview, and I will be doing a reaction to every postseason game, no matter what, win or loss. And I can't wait. I'll see you next week. Adios.